take the time to actually get to know each other so that we can move forward as a nation, so we can be an example to other nations. Look, they did do it.
That's Rodney King's daughter, Laura, supervising a meal giveaway in Watts' Imperial Gardens housing project. An example of the good work she's committed to as part of the foundation she started to honor her late father.
I think his legacy is just what I'm doing today, giving from a place of pain. It's not a, it's a helpful thing. It's not going to save the world, but it gives a little hope.
She was a little girl 30 years ago when King was beaten by LAPD officers after a traffic stop. It happened to be captured on home video from a nearby apartment, one of the first ever so-called caught-on-tape moments. The acquittal of the 4 LAPD officers a year later led to riots, destruction, death, and pledges of reform, which community activist Sister Soldier said did happen eventually.
If it's an issue with LAPD or any officers, we can step up and we can voice our opinion, and they make the moves.
But there are, of course, still troubling incidents. For example, George Floyd, killed by Minneapolis police last May. At least one officer will face a murder charge.
Is this an ongoing situation? So George Floyd was like a Rodney King to my era. You know what I mean? So like when we seen like the George Floyd, it like rekindled that moment for Rodney King's situation 30 years ago.
I just want to say, can we all get along?
That was after the riot started. That's when Rodney King asked that simple and now famous question, still quite relevant today.
I want to be hopeful and say that there is change. However, we're still having this conversation. I'm still proposing the question, can we get along? And here we are, still here, asking the same question.
And of course, the answer to that question very much depends on your perspective, your life experience. You remember Rodney King died in a drowning accident at the age of 47. 2 of those LAPD officers did serve federal prison time in a subsequent trial. Alex, Marla?
Phil, when we think about this, this is something that you covered all those years ago. I'm curious about your personal reflections.
It was shocking at the time, but not to others who had that experience. Karen Bass, you referenced, said that this simply confirmed what so many in the black and brown communities have been saying about police brutality for years, but this actually documented it and brought it out into the open.